Hello. Today I want to give you a tip on a database that I think could be particularly useful to you as you are working on your biography assignment for History 201. So what we're going to do here in Wired is go to the Library Resources tab, and we're going to scroll down this alphabetized list of databases here to a database called Gale in Context College. So if we click on the link for this database, what we want to do is go to Browse Topics, and it's going to show us a list of alphabetized topics, and there happens to be a topic for the French and Indian War. So if we click on that, we get a topic page that's going to give you an overview up here at the top, so you can click Read More to get some more information about the war. And if you scroll down a little bit more, you see there are some shortcuts to certain types of sources, and potentially you might want to use some of these academic journal articles or magazine articles, etc. But I figured since you're writing a biography, these biographies might be particularly useful. And you can see there are 36 of them. So if we click on this, we have our list of people, and you can see right here the first one, Robert Rogers, is one of the ones on the list of examples that your instructor gave you. If we go to Robert Rogers, we have, as you can see, quite a bit of information here about him and his activities and his part in the French and Indian War. And then if we scroll back up, over on the right-hand side, notice there are some additional articles linked here, so you could go off and find even more information. And for the record, each one of these would be considered a different source. So technically, you could come into Gale in Context College to this Robert Rogers topic and be able to find 4 different sources that you could use. And there are also related subjects down here as well. So let's say you want to use this article. One thing, of course, that you need to do is cite this source. And Gale in Context College gives us a tool for this. So up at the very top, it says Cite. Click that, and you have the different styles that they have available for you here, including the 3 different options that your professor has given you. And I love that they added a disclaimer here, because I actually have always given this disclaimer to students, not just for the Gale databases, but for any citation tool you use. Even if it's a citation tool that's highly recommended by your professors or by our TLC, our writing consultants, none of them are perfect, because there's always the chance for human error on the end of where they're putting the information into the database or into the citation generator. And there are some things that sometimes just kind of fall between the cracks with their algorithms. So you definitely do always want to double check everything. In the description for this video, I will include some links to some other videos, one of which will give you more details on some of the tools you can use in some of these Gale databases, if you want to check that out. If you have never listened to or watched or been a part of a research tutorial that I have done for maybe an English 103 class, and you want to know maybe another database that you could use, I will put some links for some videos that give more details about that. And of course, if you are working on your research and you need any help, you run into any roadblocks, have any questions, if you go back to this library resources page in Wired, there is this Ask a Librarian link. All of these will come to me, Jennifer Zimmer, the coordinator of library services, and I usually will respond to these very quickly. And of course, as I'm giving you this recommendation for this database, I'm giving this based on not knowing what person you're going to choose to write your biography about. So once you do know a specific person, if you tell me that, I can always give you some more specific recommendations. In some cases, there are certain databases that may be great if you choose this one person, but not so great for some other people. So if you want to run your person past me, feel free to do that by sending a message to the Ask a Librarian, and then I may be able to give you some more specific recommendations. Good luck.